Okay, listen up. If you're a middle school or high school athlete who is actually serious about taking your game to the next level, pull up a chair. You have found exactly where you need to be. Welcome to the channel. In this intro explainer, we are laying down the ultimate blueprint for real basketball development. Look, I'm giving it to you straight today. We'll keep it laid back. We're absolutely going to have some fun talking hoops, but make no mistake, we are bringing a completely no-nonsense approach to how you play this game. We're going to break down the exact methods that actually translate to on-court success when the pressure is at its absolute highest.
So, I need you to ask yourself this question, and I mean really be honest with yourself. Is your current training actually making you better? Like, are you seeing real, undeniable results when the gym is packed, the ref tosses the ball up, and the lights turn on? Or are you just sweating through the exact same scripted workout in an empty gym, feeling exhausted, but staying the exact same player month after month? I know it's a really tough pill to swallow, but it is literally the most important question you can ask yourself right now if you actually want to play at the next level, whether we're talking about making the varsity squad or playing in college.
Welcome to Real Hoops. Now you might be wondering, why should you listen to this blueprint? Well, 8 years. I have 8 solid years of AAU coaching experience under my belt. I've been in those locker rooms after brutal, heartbreaking losses, and I've been right there on the sidelines for the absolute chaos of a buzzer beater. I have access to real players, real game tape, and actual battle-tested basketball knowledge. We aren't just guessing what works out there, we're studying what actually gets results on the floor against high-level competition. Because we aren't here to build you a flashy highlight reel that gets you 1,000 views online, but leaves you riding the bench in the fourth quarter when the game is actually on the line. Look, there is a massive divide in basketball culture today. It's like 2 totally different worlds. On one side, you've got the flashy, social media-driven training. You know the stuff. It's filled with soft coaching, drills that look way more like a choreographed dance routine than basketball, and a total obsession with looking cool over actually being effective. But on the other side, that's what we do here. Real development. You get a truth teller for a coach, you engage in game-based learning, and you experience actual, measurable growth. So you kind of have to decide right now which lane you're in. Do you want to look like a pro in an empty gym, or do you want to play like one against 5 hungry defenders?
Section 2. The Hardcourt Coaching Philosophy. Rule number 1 of this philosophy, and I cannot stress this enough, work ethic matters more than talent. Period. It's a completely non-negotiable part of how we approach the game here. You might literally be the most naturally gifted player in your entire county, but if you don't have the grit and the daily discipline to outwork the guy standing next to you, your talent has a very, very hard ceiling. Hard work raises that ceiling every single day. I've personally seen kids with a 40-inch vertical get absolutely locked up by a guy who simply decided he was going to out-hustle, out-muscle, and out-compete him for 32 straight minutes. Effort is a skill, guys.
Now this next piece goes against what a lot of traditional trainers will tell you. A lot of people say you need to focus entirely on your weaknesses until you have no flaws. But in real hoops, you need to improve your strengths. You need an undeniable weapon. If you are an elite shooter, don't just become an okay ball handler and suddenly forget to shoot the lights out. Make your shot so lethal, so automatic, that a coach has absolutely no choice but to put you on the floor. Build a superpower. Be the player who does one thing so ridiculously well that the opposing team's scouting report is entirely focused on stopping you.
Section 3. Training the right way. I need you to hear this loud and clear. Cones aren't teachers. Seriously, doing 1,000 crossover combos around a piece of orange plastic might look really cool, but a cone has literally never reached for the ball. A plastic cone has never talked trash, it has never cut off your driving lane, and there's no way it's anticipating your spin move. If your entire workout is scripted step by step around inanimate objects, you are completely unprepared for the absolute chaos of a real basketball game. Real basketball is messy, it's unpredictable, and it requires you to read a living, breathing defender, not a stationary piece of rubber.
So instead of cones, we follow these 3 steps. Step 1, small-sided games. We're talking 3-on-3, 2-on-2. You literally can't hide in the corner in a 3-on-3 game. It forces you to touch the ball constantly and make incredibly fast decisions under pressure. Step 2, live decision constraints. We put you in scenarios where the defense dictates exactly what you do, forcing you to think and react in real time. You learn how to actually read the hips of your defender. And step 3, accountability and teamwork. Because let's face it, real discipline is required to execute the right rotation when your lungs are burning and your legs feel like cement blocks.
All of that feeds directly into a concept called implicit learning. Now that sounds fancy, but it just means developing your skills and your game IQ organically. By putting you in those live read situations with specific constraints, you figure the game out naturally. You don't need a coach holding a clipboard, blowing a whistle, stopping practice, and telling you to dribble twice, then pass to the wing. You build the instincts yourself. Your brain basically builds an internal supercomputer that instantly recognizes patterns on the court, making you a remarkably smarter and faster player without anyone holding your hand.
Section 4. Building your defensive edge.
Okay, let's talk about the gritty reality of defense. It's actually pretty simple. Nose to shoulder, butt to wall. Defense is entirely about positioning, angles, and relentless, unbroken effort. It takes zero natural talent to be in the right stance. Getting your nose to the ball handler's shoulder, maintaining that leverage, walling up without fouling, these are pure effort plays. If you want to separate yourself from the kids who just want to chuck threes all day, you have to embrace the dirty work. Coaches notice defense before literally anything else. If you can string together stops, you will absolutely earn minutes on the floor, for sure.
So whether you're a player or a parent watching this explainer, I want you to treat this like a post-practice huddle. Here are your demands going forward. Demand real improvement from your gym time. Require honest coaching from someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear, not just what makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Ask the tough questions if the results aren't actually showing up in the games. And finally, accept absolutely no fluff. Your time, your energy, and your dedication to the sport are way too valuable to be wasted on training that doesn't push the needle.
Section 5. Next steps for serious players.
Now, I want to hear from you directly. What is your absolute biggest struggle on the court right now? Is it finishing with your offhand in heavy traffic? Is it absorbing contact at the rim without totally altering your shot? Maybe it's getting lost on defensive rotations or fighting through hard screens. Whatever it is, I want you to go hit the comments below and drop your biggest struggle right now. Seriously, type it out. I'm going to read through them, and I'll use your actual real-world struggles to build our upcoming explainers and break those exact problems down for you so we can fix them together.
To make sure you don't miss those answers, hit subscribe for weekly honest coaching breakdowns. Every single week, we are diving into the tape, looking at real game scenarios, and giving you the truth-telling content that will make you undeniably better. We are building complete players here, plain and simple. So, as you head to the lab today to put in the work, I want to leave you with this one provocative thought. If you played a one-on-one game against yourself today, would you know how to stop yourself? Think about that. Get in the gym, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.